Today we're looking at 5 penny stocks that are connected to some of the biggest trends in the market right now, including artificial intelligence, military drones, robotics, autonomous systems, and cybersecurity. These are not safe blue-chip companies. These are small speculative stocks that could either explode higher in the future or completely crash if things go wrong. But what makes these companies interesting is that all 5 are operating in industries that are expected to grow massively over the next decade. And most retail investors still have no idea these companies even exist. So in this video, we're breaking down 5 hidden penny stocks that some investors believe could become major winners if their technologies actually succeed. And trust me, the final stock on this list might be the most speculative AI defense play of them all. The first company on this list is focused on something you've probably already seen online: autonomous delivery robots. Imagine ordering food late at night and instead of a human driver pulling up to your house, a small AI-powered robot rolls down the sidewalk and delivers the food directly to your door. That sounds futuristic, but this technology is already being tested in several cities. And the company behind it is trying to position itself as one of the early leaders in autonomous delivery systems. The reason investors are paying attention is because labor costs continue to rise and companies are searching for ways to automate delivery services. If autonomous robots eventually become normal in cities across America, this market could become huge. Now, of course, there are risks. These delivery robots still face regulatory challenges, weather limitations, safety concerns, and competition from larger tech companies. But because this company is still relatively small, some investors think it could have significant upside if adoption accelerates. And the name of this stock is Serve Robotics, ticker SERV. The second company is connected to one of the fastest-growing sectors in modern warfare: military drones. Over the last few years, global conflicts have completely changed how investors look at drone technology. Modern militaries now rely heavily on surveillance drones, reconnaissance systems, and AI-powered battlefield technology. This company develops drones and aerial intelligence systems for both military and commercial use. And as governments continue increasing defense spending, some investors believe smaller drone companies could eventually benefit from rising demand. What makes this interesting is that the drone industry is still in its early stages. Many analysts believe autonomous drones and AI-assisted surveillance systems could become a massive long-term market, but once again, there are major risks. This company is still small, revenue growth has been inconsistent, and competition from larger defense contractors is intense. Penny stocks in the defense sector can also be extremely volatile whenever military headlines hit the market. Still, some investors like the potential upside because if even a few major contracts are secured, small drone companies can move very quickly. And the name of this stock is AgEagle Aerial Systems, ticker UAVS. Now the third company on this list is probably one of the strangest and most futuristic stocks here because this company is building autonomous underwater robots. Most investors focus on AI chatbots or semiconductor companies. But this company is trying to use AI in the physical world by creating underwater robotic systems designed for offshore inspections, energy infrastructure, and possibly even naval operations in the future. Think about how difficult and expensive underwater operations are. Human divers are limited, offshore inspections are risky, and underwater infrastructure requires constant monitoring. Autonomous robots could eventually reduce costs and improve efficiency in these industries. And that's why some speculative investors are watching this company closely. If underwater robotics becomes a major industry over the next decade, early companies in this space could attract significant attention. But this is also probably one of the riskiest companies on this list. The company is still early stage, revenues remain limited, and financing concerns are always important with microcap stocks. This is the kind of stock that could either become a massive future robotics story or struggle to survive long-term. And the name of this stock is Nauticus Robotics, ticker KIT. The fourth company focuses on something that many drone companies completely ignore: cybersecurity and communications. Most people think about drones themselves. But military drones also require secure communication systems, anti-jamming technology, and protected data transmission. Without cybersecurity, advanced drones become vulnerable targets. This company develops cybersecurity and communication systems specifically designed for drones and autonomous systems. And with military technology becoming more connected and AI-driven, some investors think secure drone infrastructure could become a very important niche market. What makes this interesting is that modern warfare is increasingly electronic. Cyber attacks, signal interference, and communication security are becoming critical issues for militaries around the world. A company is still small and highly speculative, but because it operates in both cybersecurity and drone technology, some investors see it as a hidden defense tech play. Of course, the risks are still huge. Profitability remains uncertain, scaling the business may be difficult, and smaller companies in this sector often rely heavily on future contracts to survive. But if demand for secure drone infrastructure keeps growing, this company could remain on investors' radar. And the name of this stock is Mobilicom, ticker MABA. Now the final stock on this list might be the most speculative AI stock here because this company is focused directly on AI software for autonomous systems and defense applications. Artificial intelligence is no longer just about chatbots. Governments and defense companies are now racing to develop AI-powered autonomous systems that can operate with minimal human involvement. This company is trying to position itself in that trend by developing AI software platforms connected to robotics and autonomous defense technology. And because AI defense stocks have become extremely popular among retail traders, smaller companies connected to this theme can sometimes experience explosive momentum very quickly. Some investors believe this company could benefit if military AI spending continues growing over the next several years. Autonomous systems, drone intelligence, and AI-assisted military operations are all expected to become major defense priorities. But investors also need to understand the risks. This is still a highly speculative penny stock with uncertain financials and significant volatility. Small-cap AI stocks often move more on hype and momentum than fundamentals. That means these stocks can rise hundreds of % very quickly, but they can also collapse just as fast. Still, speculative traders continue searching for smaller AI companies that could potentially become future defense tech winners. And the name of the stock is Paladin AI, ticker PDYN. Which of these penny stocks has the biggest potential?